Hi, fans of high quality entertainment. So, on my Patreon yesterday, I reviewed the Beach Boys' Wild Honey album, which I'd never heard before, and I thought I would share my review of the individual songs here on YouTube. Of course, I have to speed up the music, so, otherwise it'd be a copyright issues. And I also wanted to show you that, I get this, I wouldn't say often, but fairly often. I'll get a request, something like this. And this was on my Instagram this morning. Hi, Canadian Studmuffin. Is there a way I can share some music with you instead of doing it on Patreon? And then this one. Hey, Larry, I have an artist for you to check out if you'd like to listen to some new music. Check out Sub Signal, particularly their two albums, Parieso and La Mruta. It's kind of proggy with shorter songs. And I just replied, I have a Patreon page if you want to put in a request for a artist, song, or album for me to listen to. Thank you. Fairly often viewers saying, hey Larry, check out this band or this artist or listen to this song. And I honestly, it gets overwhelming sometimes. I'm not saying I get thousands of requests, by the way. I'm just saying that, and sometimes I feel bad that I can't take the time to listen to everything somebody wants me to listen to. And so that's one of the reasons I started up my Patreon. Obviously, it's more income for me too, to help pay for my medical, my patch and everything. But I enjoy doing it. And so if you want me to listen to a full album or a song, check out my Patreon page. It's you can have a 1 week free trial to check out all of the videos that are there and request a song under 5 minutes. And when you join, there's different levels up to 2 albums per month, which POW is on. And so, yeah, just, wanted to once again promote my Patreon. So this, like I said, this video is just showing you kind of how I review an album on Patreon. And here I'm showing some of the albums that I've done full reactions to in the past few weeks. Father John Misty, who Glenn Kellaway from the Basement just bought one of his CDs. I'd never heard of him, but I'm doing, this one patron wants me to do all of his albums, and they're quite interesting. I'm going to be listening to his third album today. Yeah, MC5, Peter Wolf from the J. Giles Band, The Damned. I actually bought those two albums. I was that impressed. Ian Hunter. Yeah, so consider joining Patreon and making a song or a full album request. And the following is showing you, like I said, the music's sped up, but in between each song, it's at normal speed, and I give a little mini review of each of the songs on the Beach Boys' Wild Honey, and then at the end, a full rating. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Bye. I actually enjoy that Barry Manilow album. I know. So this is a full album review for Nicholas Pearl. Thank you for being part of the album tier. And so he's requested that I listen to the 1967 Sunshine Tomorrow. I guess it's like a box set. And so it's the first 11 songs in stereo of the Wild Honey album, which I've never heard. And as some of you might have seen, I absolutely loved Friends, the album. We did that as part of our album exchange. And, the only thing is, like, the first time I listened to Friends, I liked it, but it took a few listens. So, this is the first listen. I might not give it a great rating, but that doesn't mean on further listens, I will love the album more. So here we go. So it's only, no, it's not 2 hours and 30 minutes. I think it's like about 27 minutes long or something. It's kind of similar to Friends. Pretty short album. So first, and I'll do a little mini review of each song. So first up is Wild Honey. And they really started to change their sound. And I can see why, this, I think starting around, well, with Pet Sounds, of course, but, the late 60s, maybe early 70s, they had, some respect for the albums they did. That was a little raw, but a fun song. I enjoyed it. So we're off to a good start. Aren't You Glad is next. Yeah, what I love too is like there's space in the music. It's not overproduced or anything. I'm gonna while I'm playing this, I'm gonna look up the credits because sometimes I don't know who the lead singer is. So I wasn't sure who sang that, but I'll find out. Up next is I Was Made to Love Her. So that was Carl Wilson. I wouldn't have known it was Carl. I'd be guessing. But yeah, I was just looking up. So the original album wasn't even 12 minutes long per side. Wow. Okay, Country Air is next. Yeah. So that was basically, I think, the whole group singing on that one. Uh, a little different than Friends. Easier to get into on the first listen because I'm really enjoying it so far. Okay, A Thing or Two. Yeah, what I like is the looseness of the recordings. It's like they're actually, it's not a lot of studio overdubs or anything. It's like sounds like they're almost live in the studio and just having fun. Yeah. Darling. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. End of side. I'm not sure. End of side 1 or the start of side 2. So that was Carl, and the next two are Brian on lead vocals. I guess this was his last album where he was kind of really involved until the Beach Boys' Love You. Okay. I know that song, darling. I'd love just once to see you. Not the greatest lyrics on this album, but it's fun. Here Comes the Night. Yeah, all really, really good songs. They don't like ending a song, like they always have to fade out the songs. That's the only thing that kind of irks me sometimes, especially on Friends. The songs seem to end, like, fade really fast. Not as bad on this, but still. Let the Wind Blow. Let the wind blow. Let the grass grow. Let go. Don't take her out like that. Don't take her out like that. Let the moon go. Let the moon go. On the falls, let the moon go. Well, I just got to know that please won't. No, she'll be more than that. No, she'll be more than that. Let the bees make money. Let the moon make money. Take away their sorrow. Meet sunshine tomorrow. Don't take her out like that. Don't take her out like that. What will I do? Now tell me now. Let the birds sing. Let the guns ring. Let the chicks go sing again. Let the rain fall. Let the grass grow. Let the moon go. On the falls, don't take her out like that. Please keep her for my love. Yeah, very nice song. Great vocals as usual. 2 more songs to go. How She Boogalooed It. Of course, the one time I think it's going to fade out, it didn't. Boy, they even talk about getting stoned in that song. Surprising. But like I said, this must have been, for the older Beach Boys fans, it'd be like, what is this? The final song is Mama, is it? It says mono. Make sure it's the final song. I think it is. Yeah, Mama says. Just wonder why it's not stereo.
Eat a lot, sleep a lot, brush 'em like crazy. Run a lot, do a lot, never be lazy. Eat a lot, sleep a lot, brush 'em like crazy. Run a lot, do a lot, never be lazy. Eat a lot, sleep a lot, brush 'em like crazy. Run a lot, do a lot, never be lazy. Eat a lot, sleep a lot, brush 'em like crazy. Run a lot, do a lot, never be lazy. Never be lazy, be lazy. Eat a lot, sleep a lot, brush 'em like crazy. Run a lot, do a lot, never be lazy. Order. Poof.
Yeah, that was, I've always heard of this album, Wild Honey, but I didn't know anything about it. And it was a fun listen. I think in time, like I really liked it. I'm going to give it a rating of A minus for now, for a first listen. But I think over time, I would still prefer, I think Friends, I would prefer more than Wild Honey. But still, fun albums. Because this is a short album, let me listen to one more track here, at least.
What would you think if I sang up to stand and walk on me? In your ears I sing, so I'm gonna try to sing it on key. Oh, I can help my friends. I can hide for the help of my friends. I can try for the help of my friends. What do I do when my love is away? Cause we're here to be alone. How do I feel by the end of the day? Are you sad because you're on your own? No, I can buy for the help of my friends. Do you need anybody? I need somebody to love. Would you need anybody? I want somebody to love. Would you need a love? Cause I'm so certain that happens all the time. Do you see the turn of life? I can tell you I know it's mine. Oh, I can buy for the help of my friends. Do you need anybody? I just need somebody to love. Do you need anybody? I want somebody to love. Oh, I can buy for the help of my friends. I can try for the help of my friends. Oh, I can buy for the help of my friends. Yes, I can buy for the help of my friends. With the help of my friends.
Well, if the Beach Boys did with a little help from my friends, that's kind of what I would think it would sound like. One more. Good Vibrations, live, 1967.
She's so scared. Softly, so I know she must be kind. She goes with me to the club. I don't know where she sends me there. I was a
Yeah, so that was a pretty good version. A little kind of lacking a bit of energy, though. They did a good version of it. So yeah, Wild Honey. I really liked it. I will give it an A minus. Yes. Thank you.